All right. Cheers, everybody. Welcome back. Could make it this week to another Thursday night beer session. So, yeah, we got 4 products tonight, starting from lowest ABV, and we're working our way up. So, yeah. Cool. I'd like to say, hit the chat real quick. Ronnie's here. Chug Chug. Not thinking so today. Thank you, East Coast LQ Reviews, for sharing me out. I appreciate that. As he said, that MD 2020 is dangerous. We're going to find out tonight. Bex is a solid beer from Ronnie S. And Bumpy said, don't get sloshed off the Bex. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be starting with, to be honest with you tonight. I've got Beck's Brewing Company, originated in Bremen, Germany. This is a product of the U.S. and Beck's and Co. in St. Louis, Missouri. This is 5%. You know what? I kind of slacked and didn't do my research on what kind of beer this is. European. Beck's is a classic European beer. Oh, what am I looking at? Drizzly, get out of here. They say it's a German Pilsner. All right, there we go. And a Beer Advocate does not give it a good rating. It gets a 65 on Beer Advocate. I gotta say, this beer is probably going to be better than what those people think, in my opinion, at least. It's a lager. How bad could it be? You know? So, yeah. Kind of a loose, soapy 1.5, 2-finger head. The beer is straw yellow, brilliant in clarity. Effervescence there. You got all kinds of size bubbles. They're not all small. There's some medium, large ones. Whew, look how clear that beer is. Anyways, on the nose, I get corn. There's a slight metallic. It definitely smells. Almost is a little, almost like a sweet corn too. Cheers, Scoobs. Appreciate that. Welcome in, Brian. That's pretty much it. I get corn. Just straight corn. There's a breadiness, I guess, like a bread crust. It smells a little toasty grains, malty. Doesn't smell too bad. That tin can thing's starting to subside. But wow, lots of corn. Cheers, guys. Head's gone. Probably not going to throw any lacing. It's kind of got a bitter tail into it. All right, let's go from this top. Light-bodied, medium on the carbonation, maybe leaning towards high. It's not too spritzy. I'm not really a huge fan of this, to be honest with you. I get, like I said, there's a toasted bread. I'm definitely getting that lightly toasted bread. That corn flavor's definitely coming through. I don't know. They say this is brewed under the Purity Act out of the United States. It just smells very adjuncty. Heavy adjunct in there. It's a slight earthy type of note mid-sip. The initial finish on it was a little bitter. Now that I've had a couple sips, it's not. And when I said bitter, very, very light on the tail end. That's kind of rounding out. Wow. This is not. I don't know if I would buy this again. I know I've had some of their dark stuff. Maybe they did. I don't think. No, this isn't Budweiser. Cheers to you, drunk one. Yeah, just not great. That's pretty much all I have to say about this. I don't know. Would I recommend it? I don't know. Hard to say. Could just be my palate, my nose. It does. There's like a toasty popcorn thing going for this, and I guess it's really not bad, but it doesn't. I guess maybe a little buttery, maybe, now that the popcorn's hitting. I don't know. It's not bad. It's not great. I would definitely probably put this around an 80. Definitely not on the spectrum of anything high end or I don't know, bare minimum. It's like a C beer to me. I know that's not on the right grade scale for that 1 to 100 through certain people's things, but this is not a hitter for me. I've had some Beck's Dark is good. I will say that I've had Beck's Dark. I think we were making black and tans with that because we drank all the Guinness when we were at the bar. Yeah. Cheers to you, Monica. Don't let corn pop push you around. Sounds like there are better loggers for much less money. Yeah. This wasn't too expensive. I just bought a single can. No date, just a code. So I can't even exactly begin to tell you how old this is, but we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. I had a shot of whiskey. Yeah. Nah. He moved. He's still alive. Not my favorite lager beer. Yeah, the next one I got it's a collab, I believe. I can't remember exactly what I had in the thumbnail, but we might not be going highest to lowest. Anyways, I'm going to get rid of this. Cheers, guys. Here you go, Ronnie. Here's your chug. I'm glad that's over. Wow. No more Becks for me. At least not the regular Pilsner. Oh, God. All right, so I managed to save one of these cans to review on my channel. Welcome in, Josh. So yeah, tonight I've got Tommy Carroll as well, man. So yeah, I've got a beer here from Lupulin Brewing Company. They are out of Big Lake, Minnesota. Don't you know? Yeah, this is a collab beer with Drecker, Lupulin and Drecker. This is called Operation Cooperation. This is a double. Oh God, yellow. Double dry hop triple IPA. You already know how I feel about the triple IPA being a term, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and give you the malts for this. Prairie Pale malt, malted oats, spelt, cariform, and triticale. Hops are Vic Secret, Cryo Citra, Belma, Nelson Sauvin, and Citra Spectrum. 10% ABV, 10 IBUs, SRM scale, color scale of 5. I forgot to check the date, but this is a fairly fresh product from this year, 2022. Oh, man. I wanted to pick some more of this up, and somebody snagged it all off of the shelf. This was packaged last year, 12/9/21. So it's Yeah, 3 months old. About 3 months old. Very, very pretty looking beer though. Tight knit meringue, soft pillowy head there. Very, very orange citrus. There is some yeast particles floating around in there. Got some yeasties toward the bottom. Definitely looks like a Nipa to me if I ever seen one. You're a drain port, Josh. Quiet you. Nobody asked. Nobody asked. Man, yeah, on the nose. Man, it's got a tropical. I get like passion fruit, pineapple, guava, a little bit of pine. You're old for 3 months, Josh. Why are you always trying to give me a hard time? Better play it cool. You'll be next. I'll have to come and kill you. So, yeah, pine, tropical notes, very fruity. Not really picking up too much of a yeasty kick on this. It's got like a crackery type of malt to it. Yeah, that head is rocking out big time. Look at that. Not so tight knit anymore. Cheers. Medium full body beer. I'd say the carbonation is just under medium. It is. I've had this for probably a week. I can definitely say the flavors have gone down a little bit. Because I had the brain cake the other day, and I thought about running these against each other, but this one was definitely older by about a month and a half, 2 months. Flavor wise, it's pretty sweet forward, malt forward. Only 10 IBUs. I mean, triple IPA with the no hop balance. This is definitely a little bit more on the sweeter, juicy side. It finishes around. There's a slight pine on the finish. For something that's double dry hopped and has all those hops in it, doesn't say when they drop them in the boiler or whatever, but not. All right, Josh. So it's got Vic Secret, Citra Cryo, Belmont, Nelson Sauvin, and Citrus Spectrum. You do pick up. There's a yeast profile flavor thing that I'm picking up that you start to get in beers that are aging. This is still pretty good. It's sweet, creamy, rich. The pine's there. There's a piney resinous. I just wish there was just a tad bit more to compensate from the malt sweetness on this. It's a very pretty beer. Its drinkability is fantastic. Was even better when I first purchased this, but yeah, got the lacing. It's looking pretty good. Definitely more juice bomb, creamy mouthfeel, rich beer. Look at that. Look at all that sediment. Good golly. That'll give you gas. Yeah. What is it? Cryo hops are big. Same with Nelson. Yeah. I don't know. Everybody's into the cryo hop thing. I mean, I guess it's tough to buy cones, hop cones, and get them and fresh. And I guess you got to have the hookup. Like, hey, JV's here, man. Welcome in. I guess Maybe no football this week due to a weather thing. Good to see you, man. Glad you could make it. So, yeah. All right. So we'll go for a score on this. I will say this can taste different than the other 3 beers I had. The other 3 I drank pretty much off the get-go when I bought the 4-pack. Like I said, I've had this for maybe a week and a half. I can definitely see a change in it. Honestly, when I first had this, and if you had this extremely fresh, maybe a week or like a week out, 2 weeks out, this would get a very, very high score for me. It's still going to get a pretty good score. I definitely think there's a transition and a change in it in a very short period of time. The way this beer is drinking. Oh, one more basketball, not till 7:30. So I cut right before. Yeah, man. Cheers. Hope everything's going good for you, Jeremy. I couldn't imagine drinking this like super fresh, but like I said, I'm going to grade it on this can of beer that I'm drinking right now. I mean, the drinkability is good. I could see somebody really, really liking this beer. I'll probably stick this particular can at this date around a 93. It's juicy, mouth feels good. It's a little decadent, a little rich. I still think it hits home. I wish it had a little bit more bitterness to counter, like, balance that balance that sweetness out, that malt sweetness. Cheers, Lee. Yeah. So I feel confident at a 93 for this. If, like I said, if I had this fresh, and I said it took a week and a half, and the flavor profile definitely changed on this in the can. Probably a couple days ago, I probably would have gave it around a 96, maybe a 97. It was very, very, very good. Yeah, not bad. So we'll get back over here to the comments. 3 months is old from Josh. This last guy, beer guy, seems to be trouble. Yeah, I know, man. Like I said, Monica said it does look good. JV's here, Lupomax. 2, yeah. The lupulin, I think, what is that? The lupulin powder, per se, they're using. Sam, what's up, man? I will hit you back on Instagram and let you know how that beer was. It might be on the show next week, so stay tuned. Yeah. I'm never going to live that video down. When I did that one I did, the last video that I did, and I said fantastic probably 10 times, and I watched that video back before I posted, or after I posted it, and I was like, God damn, seemed like a rookie. I need to have a few more $2 words. I will say this though, for 10%, this is not boozy. I don't get a smell of alcohol in the nose. I don't get any of it coming through on the palate. Head rain. Yeah, not bad. So we have one more beer after this, and then I have a malt beverage to finish this off. So yeah, just give me a few more minutes. What's everybody drinking in the chat? I know Jeremy said he's getting ready to go out to the basketball practice. Sorry, I said football. I don't know. There's a lot going on. My apologies for that. What's everybody drinking in the chat? 9 people here. I know Josh is drinking something fancy. was hanging out with Thrash earlier on a little off air, along with East Coast. Ronald Sutton comes in solid with the hams, dude. What do you mean you're not drinking anything? You've been watching that guy Michael Goldsmith's videos lately. You might need to stay away from that. No dilly dally. I'm at work. That sucks. Well, it is what it is. Man. But it was cool. I will say this about this beer. This is the first time I've seen a Drecker product in my local store. I did a little look-see because they do have a beer finder. Apparently they have I'm a Keystone guy too, man. I like the Keystone Ice, but InBev said no more. Unibrow La Fendu Montrepil. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one, man. I like those beers from that company. Very, very good. Because we don't get too much from Canada, at least, well, in the United States, I'm damn near the furthest away from them in Florida. So, yeah. It's early. I'm about to go to work. So, no, OJ, no doubt. Cheers, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Stimulus plan from Modest Man. 7% NEPA. There you go. That's right in the groove, dude. $17.49 for a 30 rack. I wish they had it that cheap down here, because I damn sure would drink hams. They don't sell 30 racks down here. They I appreciate that. I'm just out here drinking beer, talking about different products, whether or not people want to pick them up or not. Yeah, dude, they do not sell 30 racks down here. They sell the most I think you can get in a actual package cardboard box is a 24 pack, a 24 case of beer. 24 beers is the largest conveyance that they sell, bottles or cans, in Florida. Can't get a 40-ounce beer. That's quite disappointing. That's a pretty modest sized NEPA though. God, that's ironic for Modest Man. That's right in the groove, Bumpy. I'm sure I'll get one of your 50-point inspections soon enough. Yeah, there's a bunch of places that don't get 30 racks. 6 and 16 ounces. Oh, 6 16 ounces is $5.40. Oh shit, you can't argue with that, dude. You couldn't even homebrew for less than that. 16. How much does it go? Maybe. You might be able to pull off a gallon brew for that. Oh shit, yeah, dude. Going to Sydney for the first ever Roush Beer Fest. That sounds very interesting, man. I'm a big smoked beer guy. I like it. It comes with, like, you get that umami, smoky. It's like savory. Oh man, super jealous. Super jealous, man. Yeah, Sam. I met him over at Harry Blue Nose and Kent Beer Reviews. Craig, very good dude, and he hasn't stirred me wrong. I hit him up. I check his Instagram out. Short and stouts. Mm. Very good. I will let you in on this. The next product we're having is a stout. 15 packs of Natty for $7. Well, now, I can't blame you for that, Ozzy. That's a. You know how much an 18 pack of Natty Ice is here? It's $14. It's insane. And that's at grocery stores, convenience stores. If you go to Walmart, you can get a better deal. Like if I go to Walmart, an 18 pack of Miller High Life is around, it's like 13 and change. Probably going to spend 14 with tax. If I go to Walmart, I can get a 24 case of cans of High Life for $11. I don't understand it. Why there's such a huge shift. I guess I do. I mean, it makes sense. If you're Walmart, you're buying truckloads of beer to stock your stuff. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. Profit margins. I get that. So, yeah, we're going to get our last swig on this and move on to our next product. We're doing pretty good. We're only at 26 minutes. I've been rambling on. Most stores sell it at $9.99, but now we have a Total Wine. That if you got a brand new Total Wine, that's got to be cool. Because down here, I really do. If I didn't have Total Wine, I'd be totally fucked in my craft beer game because they have a lot of stuff. Check your dates. Always check your dates. If it doesn't have a date on it and you knew you saw it 3 months ago, don't buy it. Why? If it's an IPA at least, don't do it. I look at stuff all the time. I've seen stuff from Angry Chair, and they're on the West Coast. All kinds of breweries, man, and they don't have can dates on them, and they're a bit spendy. So I steer clear of some of them, and it's clearly due to just can dates, not even having one. Well, we don't all have bottle shops, Josh. You know what? I had a glass picked out for this beer, and I realized I was fucking up. It's a good store. How much do you guys pay for a bottle of like German lager? Like, I don't know if I'm familiar with that product. I don't. There's a good possibility that's on the import out because we do get a lot of the UK. I get very limited supply of stuff from Poland. Few Scottish beers come around. I get some Innocent Gun and stuff like that. So Helles Lager import depends on the bottle size as well. If you get back to me on a bottle size, I might be able to give you a ballpark figure. Yeah, I do have 2 bottle shops close. Well, I wouldn't say they're close. It's like an hour and a half to get there. So that's a 3-hour commute. Don't got it. I don't got it exactly like that right now in my game of life. They're very far out of the way. And to be honest with you, I went to both stores and they're very, very small. And they had some stuff, but they wanted a lot of money for some of the things they had. And I honestly didn't see the point in I'm not throwing money at something that it ain't worth that. That's why I have friends in other places. Cheers to you, Clint. Welcome in, Miss Piggy. Cheers. All right, so yeah. Next product is a stout. This is Keep It Crunchy from Ommegang, 6.5%. It's a stout made with natural flavors in a caramel color. So we go ahead to the back here. This is a hearty granola stout with the perfect companion for you on your next outdoor adventure. Complex and flavorful, it overflows with pecan aromas and vanilla undertones, bestowing a subtle sweetness that pairs beautiful with a silky texture derived from flaked oats and dried cranberries. Stout with natural flavors. I'm gonna run this off the back of the can because it tells you everything. And Logitech doesn't want to work right now. Come on, you hunk of shit. God damn, they suck. Anyway, so I guess the adjuncts on this are cranberry, honey, cacao nibs, pecan flavor, oats, and vanilla. This one has a Best Buy on it by 6/16/2022. Not a high ABV stout. I do have some craft breweries, but they're not big scale. Actually do have Civil Society, I think, is the closest big one to me. They're about 45 minutes away. They're in Jupiter. So yeah, let's go ahead and pour it up. Proper glassware. Got the Ommegang glass. It's got a root beer brown color on the pour. Oh damn. Almost went a little too hard with it there. So yeah, you got about 2.5 fingers. It's frothy. It's kind of Swiss cheese memory foam looking. Not the tightest knit head on that. Color of the beer is opaque. Definitely getting, like I said, deep, rich amber mahogany hue on the bottom. Even though the appearance is jet black on camera. On the nose, big time oats, dude. If you've ever just cooked plain oatmeal, oats, first thing jumping out at me. There's a chocolatiness to it. It's got a sweet kick to it. Berry-esque type note. Fruit-wise, roasty. It's got a robustness to it. Vanilla's coming through as well. On the end there. Pecan nutty. I guess there is a bit of nuttiness to this. Pecans are they're buttery rich. Smells really, really good. I mean, granola stout, everybody. This is the one thing that it kills me because I'm a chef for a living. Granola. Granola is one of those things you can literally put you can put anything in granola, so it's pretty much just a mix and match. Head definitely fading out fairly quick for 6.5%, still pillowy soft. It's going for taste, boys. Cheers. Well, I'm jealous, Ozzy. Sorry, I must have screwed it up there. I get Combs. I've been getting a lot of Combs from Poland. They're a Polish brewery. This has a lot going on. Definitely a lot of adjuncts and a lot of flavor. Now I'm going to tell you this: 6.5%. isn't the most full-bodied beer. I'd put this on the low to medium side. Carbonation is about medium, leaning towards the high side. It's not real spritzy, but it's there. So I'm picking up on the oats, chocolate, definitely berry notes, red berries. I don't know if it's exactly cranberry because they use dried cranberries. This is the thing. Did they use dried sweetened cranberries or did they just use dried cranberries? I don't know. Definitely get an earthy bitterness on the tail end. I get chocolate, but it's coming through on the finish with like a baker's chocolate, that not non-sweet chocolate. Vanilla is definitely kicking in there. The flavors on this, they're good. They meld together. It's thin-bodied beer, thinner-bodied beer, little spritzy. I will tell you this, the more I drank on this, I had one of these previously. Oh, the Lucky Schmitz. Cheers, guys. I haven't seen you since we were kicking it at CBP. Welcome in, man. Cheers. This is not bad for 6.5%. Is it mind-blowing? No. The flavors are good, though. I will say the adjuncts come in pretty good. Man. It's chocolate, vanilla, honey. I wish this beer had a little more body to it. There's something I don't know if it's the cranberry isn't exactly working with it. Hard to say. It's the finish. I get a real earthy bitterness on the finish. This isn't bad. So, score-wise, I don't know. It's hard to say. I have to pour the rest of this up. Yeah. And that's going to lead me into something. Do I like this? Yes. Would I want to sit down and session out on this? No. Would I send this in a beer mail? If I sent this in a beer mail, I definitely don't think it would get some kind of holy grail score. And that's just being fair. You know, the last set of beers that I picked up, I didn't give the highest regards to, but that is what it is. You got to sift through. Omegang makes really good stuff. I like that they're starting to step out of their box and give us some different stuff. That's good because they have their higher ABV stuff that they push out too, and they usually do make very good products. A-range beers for me. Very, very oat forward. Honestly, when I was drinking this last night, I was thinking of how I was going to score this today. And I still don't know where I feel. Where I feel like I'm at with this. I don't know if it's the hops. It could be a water profile thing, but I pick up a slight metallic flavor. And I'm not saying it's tin can, and it doesn't taste like aluminum can. I don't know. I just don't know. Cheers, Mark. Always a pleasure having you in. Um, I guess for a score on this, I honestly just gonna call it like I see it. I feel this beer is like an 80. It's like an 88. Cheers, Monica. You have a good one. You hear an 85? I gave it an 88. You were close. Very, very close. Um, I think with some minor adjustments to this, they could do some serious damage. But it just falls short. I've had very, very good products from them. You know what I mean? And usually they're barrel aged or imperial, which is going to give it a different kind of aspect. But I got to respect it too because they went a little outside of the box. So, not bad. Oh boy. Our next product. Damn. I don't know. Like I said, if there's a lot of people that don't get Omegon, like I wonder what the UK community would think about this. You know, I haven't seen anybody drop a video on this. This is a fairly new product here, but I know some of those guys over there, they they get stuff I don't get, and I'm in the U.S. They're drinking Treehouse and Trillium, and boggles my mind. You know what I mean? This was close for them. I think if they took this and went big with it, it might be good. I'm dead serious. Anyways, let me get this down. We're almost right on track for the hour mark, so I'm doing good with that. The more I drink on this, I get red berry. And I talked to Beerman. Beerman did a cut on this beer recently, and he asked me, "Did you taste cranberry exactly?" And I couldn't tell him 100% that I got cranberry, but I do pick up on a cherry. The only I'm getting beer I had was the Abiel. Oh yeah, the Brother Thelonious. Yeah, that's a good one. He, I mean, like had a bunch of yeasty like sediment. I like Ommegang. They make they've made a lot of things that I've liked. I got this glass from John and Ellie in a beer mail. He sent me a custom glass pack. Very nice. A lot of sediment. That sucks. Well, I don't know. That's one of those things that you know how when they say when you have like the wine, they have certain kinds of wine where you got to let that shit sit for so many hours upright before you open it. Everything settles to the bottom. Joey, cheers, brother. And yeah, and then you pour it, and you got to leave so much in there because you're gonna get all the dregs off of the bottom, and you don't want to drink that. That sucks. I actually think that's a no. Omni Gang. Does Omni Gang do the no? I'm thinking North Coast. Does the Brother Thelonious? I've lost my train of thought completely right there. Good God. Good to see you, man. Cannabis Creeper Reaper in the house. No, Brother Thelonious is North Coast. I totally misspoke. 100%. It's not an Omigong product. Wow. Yes. Omigong, they do. If you go for any of their stuff, they make some big. The Super Creek. Good to see you, Josh. Um, Super Creek. They've done a blueberry coffee ale. They they always make stuff. They've had a lot of IPAs coming our way. The Neon series that they have. I just get them in there out of date, and I'm not gonna try them. You guys know what it is. I did have the Hershey Ingling Porter. Thoughts on it? It's a good product for what it is. For what is it? I think it's 4.6% porter. I think the chocolate flavor is good. What I think they need to do with that beer, increase the malt build, increase jack that beer up. Who wants to? If you can make, let's say, a 7.5, 8% Hershey Yingling Porter, you might be creeping into the ballpark. Then what you do, once you get that good, real sturdy Hershey Porter body, flavor, mouthfeel down, barrel age it. Ramp it up more, barrel age it. I think that Yingling would have a great success with that. I don't think that it tastes bad per se. It's just thin, weak, easy drinking beer. That's pretty much it, man. That I really did have high hopes for that, and I didn't buy it this year when it came out because I didn't think I was. I really wasn't impressed. I think it's overpriced for what it is. Yes, it's very chocolate forward, Hershey chocolate forward. It's not bringing what I want as a beer drinker, though. Aviel, it's number 5 on beer. Yeah, that's a good score. They do make some good stuff. Last product of the night, guys. Woo! Malt liquor time, malt liquor. Well, good luck. I actually tried some of these before I brought the cat. Always with the cat. Take your ass in the other room. So I'm going to start off this by I cannot find any glass bottle products from this company where I'm at. They used to be everywhere. Huge, sold tons and tons of product down here. And not anymore. So yeah. We've got this. The MD 2020 Spiked Punch. Yeah, this is the Sweet Blue Raspberry at 12%. Spiked Punch. 16 fluid ounces at 12%. Malt beverage with natural and certified colors. 1 pint fluid ounces. And Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah, this is their new push down here, apparently. You don't have to say goodnight. I tell you what, I'm going out of my realm because I do not drink shit that is blue. Oh, look at that. Ooh, fizzy, crackly malt liquor. Oh, God. What am I doing with myself? There it is. Ooh. Looks like blue water. Honestly, guys, I don't know. I saw it, and I know one thing. This is one of the better ones out of this series. So yeah, appearance definitely picking up some alcohol legs. I can see them. You can't. Blue, opaque, no head, fizzled out. Does it smell like, what is this? Blue raspberry? Sweet blue raspberry. I will say this. It does smell like. Shut up, Josh. It does. It smells like blue raspberry. Almost candy-like Jolly Rancher type smell on the aroma. 12% ABV. Does it smell like alcohol? No. Does it look like that cleaner that they put in toilets? Keeps them fresh? Yes. That's it. Boy. Light-bodied, medium carbonation, sweet. Definitely tastes like blue raspberry, Jolly Rancher. 100%. Alcohol is not detectable at all. Definitely sweet. It's got a Kool-Aid-esque kind of feel to it. Very, very sweet. This is not my particular cup of tea, but this is one of the better ones out of the 3 different cans that they dropped. I was not a big fan of the orange. The blue is good, and I hate to say it. Very, very tasty. No, it doesn't taste like a. It does. It looks like murky windows. Almost like that Mai Tai type of blue. I'm gonna be honest, and I know we're ending this out on some malt liquor, but the this sweet blue raspberry, like I said, I tasted the lineup that they had out. This was their best one. Their best product. To be honest with you, it tastes great. It tastes like candy. There's no off flavors. There's no weird alcohol burn. Um, very, very good. If you're looking for your bang for your buck in a 16-ounce can at 12%, you can find it here with the sweet blue raspberry. Like I said, I wouldn't try the orange, and I can't remember the other one because it wasn't that great either. But I remember the blue being my favorite out of the three. Score on this malt liquid beverage. All right, it's going to score fairly good, to be honest with you. I will put this for being like a juice flavored forward malt beverage. It is the MD 2020. I'm gonna put it at a 90, an even 90. It tastes great. It literally tastes like blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers. Like I said, would you want to sit down and get drunk on this? I wouldn't recommend that at all. If you can finish one of these and your guts don't hurt, more power to you. Second thoughts. Would I drink this over Four Loko? Yes. This is a much better product than Blue Raspberry Four Loko. Hands down. This is it. If you want to drink a blue raspberry malt liquor, MD is doing it. Go pick it up. Like I said, 90. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We're wrapping it up really close here at 1 hour. I'm going to tell you guys, go check out Leprechaun TV. He's going on in 3 minutes at the hot seat. I think he's doing a couple mail calls. That's what I heard. Word on the street. I don't know if there's going to be any guests, but tune in. Always check him out. Yeah. John and Nelly Stout Sundays. Bump Your Road New Brew on Mondays. Beer Man on Tuesdays with beer and cheese. Wednesday, I Like Your Style with Beer Man. Tanner is doing brewery reviews on Thursday. He will put out a video telling you exactly what product to bring from said brewery, any product from a brewery. And Saturday night with East Coast LQ reviews will be Rate That Beer. Depending on how many people are there, we might do 1 to 2 products. If it's a big panel, probably only do 1 product. Yeah, that's it. So, I'd like to say, cheers, boys. Always a pleasure. Stay sipping, as I always do.